Hello, everybody. Yes, this is a new background, but don't get used to it. It is just temporary. So, y'all know I get like download messages from the mothership, right? And this morning, I wake up every morning between 5 and 6. Some days I'm more tired, some days I'm less tired. But I woke up this morning, my usual time, about 5:30, and just start doing my morning routine, trying to do my Hanuman Chalisa and all that. And I just felt, a premonition, we'll say, psychic vision from the Lord, a download from the mothership. And I logged into the LA court website. Now, the most recent update that I did on my own lawsuits was 2 videos ago, Lawsuit from Hell. And in that video, I kind of gave y'all a brief, abridged rundown of the lawsuit that I have faced. And I told y'all about the fact that I have been awarded attorney's fees in the amount of $87,000 or so. I told y'all that the person who has tried to sue me over and over again has already been sanctioned and also been admonished with the California anti-SLAPP lawsuit. I told y'all that every single lawsuit that she has filed against me has either been dismissed or hasn't been decided yet. So that, all that. Well, something else I told y'all in that video is that I was going to be doing a fundraiser this week, okay? And I will be doing a fundraiser this week. And, I started getting word out that the fundraiser was going to be tomorrow. It was going to be like all day, kind of like 6-8 hours or whatever, live stream. We're going to watch some videos. We're going to watch some body camera footage. We're going to just have a grand old time. And the purpose was going to be to raise money for my lawsuit, which now there's like 8 of them all by the same freaking crew. Okay. So I get one of my psychic visions from the Lord and I'm like, let me just log into that. Let me just log into that court case, because the next big court date that we have in that case is a judgment debtor's exam. And in this particular case, Lima is the judgment debtor. She owes a debt because she has had a judgment against her in the form of the $10,000 sanctions. Also, the judgment in the form of the $87,500 that she owes my lawyers, right? And this is nothing compared to what I actually have had to come out of pocket. That's nothing compared to my actual legal bills. It's really not, but it's something. And I really like that the judge and the court has admonished her from acting like a lunatic in this case. Okay. So the next thing coming up is in November, and it's where Lima, the judgment debtor, is going to have to answer questions about her business, about her finances, because she's out here acting like she's too broke to afford to pay for my lawyer fees, which she owes as a judgment enforced by the state at this point. Okay. So she's kind of acting like she's too broke. She's filing all these sob stories about being broke, which none of that ever would have happened if she would have just not sued me in the first place in the SLAPP suit, which is against the law. There's a law, the anti-SLAPP law. She violated it. So none of that would have happened had she not done that. Had she not violated the rules of procedure and she had given me proper notice in the sanctions case, she wouldn't owe the $10,000. It's her fault. And yet again, we are back at the same spot with Lima Jevremovic. Instead of taking accountability, instead of taking responsibility, or even better yet, just shutting the hell up and going about her business, she is making efforts to blame everything on everybody else. Now not only is everything my fault, it's also her lawyer's fault who is helping her. It's his fault too now. So she's been filing all this stuff saying she shouldn't have to pay it. She should have relief. She's been filing stuff trying to get my finances. She's been trying, like, I'm not the debtor, baby. I'm not the one that has a two court order judgments against me. That's Lima. So that's why Lima has to provide financial information. Okay. Well, I log into the page this morning. I log into the docket. I'm like, I don't know why. I just feel like she's been filing stuff. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Amen. Whoever it is gave me that one, because she sure did yesterday. Today it's 9 a.m. right now on October 29th. Okay. Right now, at the time of the recording of this video, it's 9:03 a.m. Okay. Here's Lima right here yesterday, filing 3 things. Do you see what the first one is? Another restraining order. She's trying to get another one. She never did get one. That's the thing. She lied in court. She lied to the judge to get a temporary one. When you go and you're like, oh, my life's in danger. I can't tell the person I'm suing them. They're going to kill me. And right. She's like acting all crazy and acting like I'm doing stuff I definitely didn't do and would never do. And so she got this temporary one until we could go to the court hearing. She waited a really long time before actually serving me with it, which made us have to push the court hearing off more because I had to find a new lawyer in California because at the time I didn't have a California lawyer. You see how they abuse you with litigation on purpose? It's abuse. It's harassment. It's gang stalking. And I make these videos because I want to show y'all what they're doing to me. Lima and friends. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So now Lima has attempted for herself 2 separate restraining orders. She has also worked with her sister, in my opinion, almost like acting like a lawyer, right? Like she was like collecting the documents. She was coordinating with process servers for her sister. That one failed. She's shown up as a witness for Brian Kuchar. That one failed. So now this is like the fifth attempt at a restraining order. And that's not, it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. No, it does not. Did Lima give me notice that she was going to try and get this restraining order that she filed for yesterday? No, she did not. You know who did give me notice? The Lord. The Lord, Shanti. The Lord. So as far as what my legal strategy is, I will not be discussing or disclosing that at the moment because that is confidential and privileged information. What I will say is this lunatic has now tried yet again to get a restraining order against me. There's a hearing for it today at 8:30 a.m. California time. Obviously, I won't be able to make it because I live in New Jersey. Why am I having to spend so much money on these California lawyers when I don't even go over there? Why is this allowed? Why is this allowed? Why is this allowed? If you know a senator, a congressperson, a governor in the state of California, can you make them make this not allowed? Okay, because I don't feel like this should be allowed. The woman owes me $87,000 plus $10,000 as it is, or my lawyers rather. She owes them because it's attorney's fees and the fees are for them. She already lost when she tried to help Brian Kuchar get a restraining order against me in Georgia. Lost. She already lost when she tried to help her sister get a restraining order against me in Orange County. I've racked up, way more than $500,000 in legal bills, all because I told y'all the woman did not accurately or truthfully report Amanda Rabb's cause of death. And to this day, she has not provided an adequate explanation as to why. And yet, here I am continuing to be abused, harassed, stalked, harmed. Do y'all know I can't get married because I can't afford my wedding? Do you know I can't start planning my family? I'm 34 years old. You don't think I'm ready to have a baby or two? You don't think I'm ready to have my wedding? And it's starting to just feel like this is the point. This is the point because they know they're not going to win these lawsuits. There's no way anybody thinks they could win these after seeing how spectacularly horrible they are performing. Who is behind this and why? Could it possibly have something to do with this that I posted just yesterday? Could it be? Could it have something to do with this web that I posted yesterday? That is the question. Or could it have something to do? Could it have something to do with the fact that I have stated that this week I will be trying to raise $50,000 in legal bills? Because this right here, responding to this probably going to cost another, who knows, maybe 10, who knows? It could cost up to 50. The thing is, I don't even know how much we're up to at this point because I'm still fighting the New Jersey case, right? She's still got that one ongoing over there. Remember, it's gotten dismissed without prejudice, dismissed without prejudice. Now, again, she's done a 4th amended complaint. Who's paying for that if she's too broke for the $10,000 judgment? Who's paying for the 64-page long filing that was just filed a week or two ago in New Jersey? 6 days ago, 1 week. So you might be asking, did she put any new allegations? Did she put anything new in these new lawsuit filings and the new restraining order filings? No. No. She only filled out the forms. You know, it's like a 2-page form, 2-page form, 2-page form. She didn't even fill out what I'm allegedly doing. She didn't even fill out in the forms what I'm allegedly even doing. She skipped that step. Frantically, as if she just frantically ran to the courthouse to silence me this week that I posted yesterday. I would be talking about this web very soon. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And that I posted that I would be trying to raise $50,000 for my legal fund. So now I got the right mind. Now I got the right mind to say I ain't eating and I ain't sleeping until I raise $100,000. Hello? A psychic vision from the Lord, as usual. Love you. Bye. So my plan is to get this video up pretty much at the exact same time that the hearing starts. And I will catch y'all up either on a video later today or in the fundraiser live stream tomorrow. Who's doing this? Why? Where's the money coming from? But what Lima has already said herself contradicts what her actions are saying. She has said that she can't even so much as afford a filing fee in California, but she can afford many, many lawyers in a federal case in New Jersey, which has failed 2 times already. Already failed 2 times, miserably, spectacularly, on more than one ground. Who's funding this if Lima's too broke to afford a filing fee? And this is the exact type of information that a creditor such as me needs to know when they're trying to collect money from a judgment debtor such as Lima. This is exactly the type of information you need to know, because out of one side of her mouth, she's saying, I'm too broke to afford a filing fee. I'm too broke to afford a $10,000 sanction, but I'm not too broke to afford multiple lawyers swapping in and out in a federal case. She just filed on the 23rd, 64 pages in federal court, but she's too broke for a filing fee in California. It's not adding up, which is typical at this point of her. It's typical. And when somebody's stories just consistently do not add up, what does it tell you about that person? I'll let y'all know what happens after this court. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation, neither is opinions. Love you, Minnie. Bye. Welcome into my world. You're playing my game. Thought that you could come up and they're fitting off of my knee. Talking out the side of your neck like you're insane. Cortisol levels to the roof, inflame. Kids these days so shameless. Selling out real friends for a paycheck. Mama didn't teach them no home training. Wanna be me so bad, but they failing. Step to the plate though. I'll take a challenger. I ain't scared of no low life scavenger. I should warn you though, if you haven't heard, I ain't no Colleen ukulele ballager. Shots been fired. Wanna tell that? Say it to my face though. Now behind my back. Won't be long till you share it in the group chat. And when I call you up, you're gonna backtrack. And you should've kept